Man installed a hidden camera to find out why his dog is watching him all night, but the reason shocked him. A young couple adopted a shelter dog named Max, excited to give him a loving home. Max was sweet, calm, and seemed happy in his new house. But on the first night, something strange happened. While the couple slept, Max stood quietly at their bedroom door, staring at them. At first, they thought it was just a one-time thing, but it kept happening, night after night. Max wouldn't sleep. He just stood there for hours, watching them in silence. They tried everything, changing his bed, his food, even blocking the door, but nothing worked. They worried something was wrong, so they set up hidden cameras to see what Max was doing. The footage confirmed their fear. Max stood there all night, unmoving, just watching them sleep, but the reason left them speechless. The next morning, the couple decided to take Max to the vet. They explained everything. How he never slept, how he just stared at them for hours, and how nothing seemed to help. The vet checked Max carefully, tested his eyes, his heart, and his reflexes. But everything came back normal. The vet said Max was healthy and didn't show any signs of illness. The couple left more confused than before. If nothing was wrong with his body, then maybe something was wrong with his mind. They started to think Max might be scared of something. Maybe he was anxious, or maybe he had a bad experience before coming to them. The woman decided to call the shelter they adopted him from. She asked if they knew anything about Max's past. The man on the phone hesitated, then told her to come in for a visit. When they arrived, one of the workers remembered Max right away. He smiled sadly and said Max had been one of the calmest dogs they ever had. But then his face turned serious. He told them the real story behind Max's past owners. Max's old owners were a young couple too. They loved him, but when they found out they were expecting a baby, they decided they couldn't handle both. They didn't want Max to see them leave or cry when they dropped him off. So they did something they thought would be easier for him. They waited until he was asleep one night, carried him to the car, and left him at the shelter while he was still sleeping. When Max woke up, he wasn't in his home anymore. He was in a small cage, surrounded by strangers and barking dogs. The people who had loved him were gone. He had no idea why. The shelter worker said that Max didn't eat for 2 days after that. He just sat by the gate, waiting for someone to come back for him. As the new owners listened, their hearts broke. They finally understood why Max refused to sleep at night. He was scared that if he closed his eyes again, he would wake up alone in a strange place. That night, when they got home, they opened their bedroom door and let Max sleep inside with them. At first, he stood in the corner as usual, but after a while, he lay down beside their bed. For the first time since they adopted him, Max closed his eyes and slept peacefully.